Create 5 random cards in hand. They cost 0 and are fleeting. Am I about to get Hearthstoned? Like, we could literally just lose the game right here.
Basically,
this card, whenever this card is played, it always has a chance of making you lose the game, no matter what. You can be in any position. This game is losable all of a sudden.
He has
Okay. That's a little scary. If he can actually damage our units here. Vulnerable and summon Longtooth. Okay.
Always seeking new
Elusive. All right. I guess I can look, and then there's entry. He's played 4. So what's his 5th card that would make him just go in here? It's just some damage card. I guess I just like make it rain and accept that there's a very, very good chance that this 5 is just gonna blast me. Oh, I've counter Hearthstoned him. Holy shit! Dude, I hit Nexus 2. I'm nuts. No! The reverse counter Hearthstone. What the fuck?
basically 1/8
Okay, we almost lost this game. Whereas Twisted Fate feels like a lot more versatile. And don't get me wrong, at the end of the day, when decks become refined, there's only gonna be like 2 decks using Twisted Fate, but there's more possibilities for him, I guess, you know? Do I keep singular combat in a hand like this? I don't think so. Who's your favorite all time though? I don't know. I have a really huge boner for Fiora. I really like Fiora. Like, she's kind of like historically been sort of like, the first time I saw her, I was just like, I just like the idea of alternate win cons, like, quite a lot, right? I also like the idea of women that are just gonna kind of talk down to me and just constantly degrade me. And she's really good at doing that too. So yeah, I might say Fiora. I might say Fiora all time, but that's close.
explosives primed.
That's close. I'm having nice success with Fiora Fizz. The Demacia cheap spells are a dope synergy. Yeah, I'll try out Fiora Fizz. Maybe I'll try that out today. I was gonna do it yesterday too. Yesterday I was just feeling like shit, so I kind of just wanted to end my stream and just like take a nap. I feel a lot better today though.
I'll do better this time. Can you stomach this?
Okay. I mean, I'm pretty happy taking this kind of block. I mean, this deck just outputs a shit ton of value. I don't know. This Badger Bear card is neat. It's amazing the idea of like a 3-mana 4/4 in this day and age.
No refund.
I'm basically 1/8 gay.
People may think this Fiora quirk was a bit, but you're all wrong.
I'm basically 1/8 gay.
Does it sound like a bit? I mean, I'm always gonna play this. I'm always gonna let the Draven through, and then we'll probably do like, I guess I could do Tracker into Hired Gun, but that's gonna be a little redundant. Depends what he plays. I'll Tracker, and then like depending on our draw and his play, I'll decide. I mean, his attack here is as easy as like, if he wants to attack with Salesman, which he shouldn't, I'll block with Ranger. I'm always letting Draven through. Got it, buddy. I mean, you kind of can't block Draven. Draven is like secretly unblockable, basically. That's kind of the power of that card. What an underrated champion. Wow, Quinn actually gives us an option. Whoa. But Valor, like, ooh, man. Quinn does hit the board. It means we can't kill the Draven this turn. But I think we kind of don't need to, right? Oh, it seems fun. Why does Ranger exist? That card is so dumb, Lamau. Yeah, I think Demacia is like a little dumb. I think so. I think there's no region I like less than Demacia, I would say. I was talking a little bit about game design before. And there's this idea with game design, which is like, when you're trying to like branch into a genre, like a pre-existing genre, it's good to develop like one play pattern that kind of mirrors and imitates another following game that is in the same genre. Like, for example, I think like Soldier 76 in Overwatch was designed to be like the I'm coming from Call of Duty and I want to play something that feels kind of similar character, right? And that's really important. And Demacia seems to be designed as the kind of like coming from Hearthstone region. And you can see this in many ways. Like, they have all the challenger cards, and that's how Hearthstone is played. And it's just about playing dudes on curve. Well, they don't have like the RNG, but they'll probably get it in the third set, honestly. But I mean, I think that's part of the reason I don't like Demacia. Wow, do I just not attack with Chefs? Chefs is kind of doing nothing on this attack, huh? Okay. Completely agreed, Demacia is 100% Hearthstone. Yeah, exactly. This is like, I'm not really joking when I say any of this either. This is like, yeah, it's a thing in game design, and it's like, you know. I mean, it is just kind of the Hearthstone region. And now, you know, if we want to get, you know, I mean, if you wanted to start being a little weird about it, one could theorize that, you know, this is why they're making sure that like Demacia is getting good new tools in this expansion. If you wanted to go down that path. That's not something that I'm gonna say, but it's definitely something one could think about. Honestly, I'm fucking nuts at playing my cards on curve. I deserve master. There's no hatred I have in this world stronger than the hatred I have for Shadow Owls in the game. Demacia is the only source of elegance and class in LoR, and that's just straight facts. Turn this into a pasta if you want. I don't care. You gotta do the cringe social media challenges if you want to win. I think everyone's already done those. You don't need to do them all, right? Is there a reward for clearing all the challenges? Maybe I should read the rules. I skimmed them a little, but I didn't actually really read them. This is like a little awkward, but I think I do kind of need to survive here. The question is, do I actually have enough to kill him? It might be a little hard to kill him if I like sacrifice Badger Bear. There's a chance I have to let one unit through. I don't know, Darius is pretty scary. You kind of have to like respect Darius.
Is that all?
Tough. We could preempt. Yeah, I mean, because he has like only 2 cards in hand and 2 mana, we could preempt tough. I don't mind it there. It kind of like, it hurts our mana for the open attack though. And mana for the open attack is quite important, right? And also we have like tough on the like the double attack with the pursuit. Yeah, I don't really like taking tough there. It's like I really want to make sure I can curve into this open attack cleanly. This is not a good double draw. The double Rangers Resolve version of this list might, by the way, be a little trolly, which shouldn't really surprise anyone. I kind of can't attack with War Chefs, can I? It's just, it gives him too good of a block for no reason. So we do like War Chefs. Okay, yeah, we do it like this. This looks good. Yeah, there we go.
Can't fight on an empty stomach.
Sometimes I'll read a suggestion for a good play from chat, and then I won't read it out loud. I'll look back at the game, and then I'll put on a thinking face and just like, you know, like I'm really musing about it for like 6 or 7 seconds, and then I'll say that suggestion out loud as if it was my idea. I mean, I could give everything double tough. I don't know if double tough is really doing much here. Single tough isn't really. Sadly enough, the best single tough value I get is actually by giving this one Badger Bear tough. That's really, really sad.
You're gonna get that.
My favorite thing to do with a Twitch chat thing though is like, is just to, it's not even about the gameplay. It's just like you read a comment in chat, and then you know you look back at the game. You spend like 10 or 30 seconds, as much time as you need, formulating like a funny, quippy response to that, and then you glance at chat and oh, what's this comment here? And then it's like, you know, you have the appearance of being a very clever individual who can just you know, make jokes on the fly. It's a real superpower when you think about it. It's like having the ability to stop time, you know? It's kind of great. It's like, haven't you always wished you could just stop time, and then you have the ability to just sit there and think, and you basically have infinite time, right? I don't know if this Relentless Pursuit made sense, by the way, which I don't know. It kind of like limits his option, at least. I don't know. When he's at 4 health, I might not really get a better one though. Pretty much every streamer does it, I think. I don't know anyone who like talks about that, but I'm pretty sure that they have to be doing it, right? Like, it doesn't, you know, you don't have to be like to come up with that. It's just like, wow. So we're just straight up in top deck mode, eh? Top deck mode it is. I wish I could double tough. This is, by the way, part of the reason why 3 Rangers Resolve might be a little trolly here. I dig the card, but the first thing I said when I look at Nick's version of this deck is 3 Rangers Resolve could actually be. I could see it being a 2F. Don't get me wrong, I don't even hate it at 3. It's aight. God, I almost want to play Brightsteel Protector. He still has a decent attack into me though.
Just gonna put this here. Hope this works.
Quick reminder, you're playing to level champs and missions. Well, in this case, I'm also playing ranked. I mean, maybe I should do these challenges later. Maybe I should do these ones later. But I keep for ranked in these because this is a a competitive one. To be perfectly honest, as far as I understand of the rules of this challenge, there's a bunch of different people doing it, and the only rewards are for the first 3 people to complete each individual challenge. And as far as I understand it, I don't think there are additional rewards. Maybe I didn't read enough of the rules, but I don't think there are additional rules for doing more than that. So when you get to the end of the challenge, most of the points you could get are already gotten. So I don't think there's any there's no reason to do it unless I'm missing something.
Scouting ahead.
Like the
Protect and
speedrunning aspect of this is kind of died down, right? If all the points are already claimed. Citrus Boy also game ruining. Citrus Boy. What Citrus Boy?
honor guide me.
You get gifted subs for completing everything. Is that only if you complete everything? Is there even a specific amount of time for that? Everyone will receive 5 points for each challenge they complete. First person to submit evidence of completing a challenge gets 5 extra. Oh, I see. I guess I should have read those extra few words. I should be doing these challenges. What have I been doing for the past 30 minutes? Oops. Sorry, guys.